It's a big surprise to everybody because I don't know why Finland, deviated from being a country with good human rights record, so lately. I know how they took the issue of Simon Ekpa at the preliminary, primary stage, and they actually have been defending Ekpa, soliciting for him to be a right, citizen, a citizen that has never been culpable of any crime, both present and in the past, when he was in the public office in Finland and when he was enlisted into Finnish military. Ekpa worked as a true Finnish, military officer without eloping, without deserting his duty when it matters most to defend the territorial integrity of Finland, when there was, this issue in Scandinavian country, the issue of Ukraine and Russia. Finland actually took their own, side, and they backed the NATO, and the Ekpa was with them. He was a marksman as a military officer. He was doing well. So I don't see how Finland abandoned, her citizen this very late. Ekpa currently is a Finnish citizen. He had actually in the past returned his gold medal to Nigeria, his Olympic medal. He rejected Nigeria. He rejected their medal. He said, "I won this gold medal when I was a Nigerian. Now I've returned it. I have nothing to do with Nigeria anymore." But what surprised me is why must Finland, stoop so low, so lately? Do you know that the issue of Igbo coup, as narrated by, Babangida IBB in his latest book, has actually vindicated Simon Ekpa in the faraway Finland? That was when Finnish citizens, all of them, rose up because they were with us during the war. They fought with us. They supplied us with all necessary materials to at least cure or bring nutritional food to the Biafran land for the Wachoko children of Biafra not to die, all of them not to die. And this one currently has ignited another upheaval, commotion, protest in Finland. The book written by IBB, that it wasn't Igbo coup, it was Yoruba coup, it was Hausa coup, it was Fulani coup, it was all Nigeria military, coup, military, all Nigerian tribe coup. It wasn't a particular region that, staged the coup, as the accusation was in the past. And this has stirred up commotion, protest in the faraway Finland, whereby all the citizens, Finnish citizens, whereby all the Igbo Finland, circle the presidential villa, protesting, asking for immediate release, unconditionally, of Mazi Simon Ekpa. And today, that is what is going on currently in Finland. The Finnish citizens, their youth there, the elderly there, they actually have been at least asking for the president of the Finland to do the needful, to allow Simon Ekpa to go back to his social media commentary and run his other businesses. Lately, we've seen how all his properties, all his facilities, all his investments in Finland were released. It was frozen before, it was confiscated by the Finnish citizen. But today, we can see a Finland, that has released everything that belongs to Simon Ekpa in Finland. Courtesy that book written by IBB. There's much speculations in Nigeria now that everything about nnamdikanu is now of the past, because his incarceration, his suffering and pain is now of the past, should be considered past because of what the latest revelation by Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida in his book, that the Igbos were treated, unfairly because of, whom they are, because of their success, because they actually overgrown, outshone, outshines other tribes in Nigeria in the face of war, in the face of pogrom, escalations of 67 to 70. These people still are doing well, waxing stronger and stronger than any other tribe in Nigeria. That is causing serious political ripple now on the, global, let me say, frame, because the whole world is seeing it. The White House, the congressmen, the British lords, the British Labour, in the parliamentarian there, they are discussing Igbo. Actually, Britain has actually known that it was BBC that first announced an Igbo coup before other tabloid, other, pressmen, journalists, media houses in Yoruba land started writing. It was the face of pogrom, escalations of 67 to 70. These people still are doing well, waxing stronger and stronger than any other tribe in Nigeria. That is causing serious ripple, political ripple now on the, global, let me say, frame, because the whole world is seeing it. The White House, the congressmen, the British lords, the British Labour, in the parliamentarian there, they are discussing Igbo. Actually, Britain has actually known that it was BBC that first announced it an Igbo coup before other tabloid, other, pressmen, journalists, media houses in Yoruba land started writing it was Igbo coup. They write it was Igbo coup simply because Ademoregu was killed, Akintola was killed. Was those people that killed Akintola and Ademoregu, were they not Yorubas? They were Yoruba military officers. They were Hausa military officers. They were Igbo military officers. They wanted the Igbos to die in their large number. That's why they actually, started chaotic, crisis. Killing all the Igbos in the north, in the south, everywhere. They see Igbo man, they round them up and kill them. Especially in the military across Nigeria, the Igbo military officers were eliminated in their large number, leaving only Yoruba, Fulani, Hausa, and the rest of them. And today, we've seen where this commotion has taken Nigeria to. Nigeria can never remain one again until Igbo man is allowed to go his separate way. No amount of reparation, no amount of compensation can make Igbo man have faith in this country anymore.
But because the alleged shutdown of embassy and the attack, Finland's president, let's stop. Do you think that this will now force him to, do the needful, as regards the illegal detention of?
No, he has already considered that. He postponed it to May, which is remaining at least 3 months. But we cannot endure till that time. Patience is running out of everybody. Every one of us, we are no longer enduring Finland, procrastination, wasting time on releasing of Simon Ekpa'S. We are at least, trying to ginger Finland by protest, by writing and the media, various media outcry, to force Finnish president to do the needful, to release Simon Ekpa'S. Ekpa'S should go back to his normal business. Since his investment has been released, his properties has been released, they are working towards releasing Ekpa'S willy-nilly. That is the issue. Then again, the president himself, Finnish president, I'm telling you that everybody knows that he deviated from representing Finland well. And many people are going to investigate him later to know how much he collected from Federal Republic of Nigeria. The government under Tinubu is bent on giving international bribe. Tinubu can bribe with gas, he can bribe with crude oil, he can bribe with other minerals we have in quantum here. So we actually know that either Finland, maybe they collected money, or maybe it was a trade by barter, Simon Ekpa'S, for crude oil. I think that was actually what, was exchanged at the back door.
Okay, that was exchanged at the back door. Okay, very soon now, but we've heard that the UN president finally wants to investigate, this alleged illegal detention of Simon Ekpa'S and nnamdikanu.
Yes,
he said the freedom enough around the globe as regards illegal detention of freedom fighters around the world, that he wants to look into the detention of freedom fighters. What's your take as regards?
Yes, the United President, you mean, is United Nations Secretary General, is the man that is at helm of United Nations Affairs, UNO. And we use the word Secretary General, is the most highest paid civil servant in the world. His salary is more than any president. His salary is more than anybody in the world. His name is Antonio Guterres. He was the former prime minister of Portugal. He's a Portuguese. He has, actually, at least, swung into action to investigate illegal detention of nnamdikanu. And after that one, then Simon Ekpa'S in Finland was illegally, being detained right now by Finland president. And when the investigation ensues or starts, I would actually tell you that it is going to be the same thing we are saying here in Nigeria. Tinubu government has bribed Finland. Finland has collected crude oil at the exchange of Simon Ekpa, either crude oil or gas. I'm telling you the truth. There are many minerals, natural minerals we have in quantum in Nigeria here, and they have actually given Bianco Ono the impetus to go to Finland, which she actually went and negotiate. She actually went to Finland and negotiated with them. And Finland might opt to take gas because the region over there is ice cold, and Nigeria has at least given Finland part of our gas that has already run from Imo State into Europe as a bribe.
Thank you very much.
You're
with our support of the United Nations. The success of the United Nations depends upon the independent strength of its members. To overcome the perils of the present and to achieve the promise of the future, we must begin with the wisdom of the past. Our success depends on a coalition of strong and independent nations that embrace their sovereignty to promote security, prosperity, and peace for themselves and for the world. We do not expect diverse countries to share the same cultures, traditions, or even systems of government, but we do expect all nations to uphold these two core sovereign duties: to respect the interests of their own people and the rights of every other sovereign nation. This is the beautiful vision of this institution, and this is the foundation for cooperation and success. Strong sovereign nations let diverse countries with different values, different cultures, and different dreams not just coexist, but work side by side on the basis of mutual respect. Strong sovereign nations let their people take ownership of the future and control their own destiny. And strong sovereign nations allow individuals to flourish in the fullness of the life intended by God. In America, we do not seek to impose our way of life on anyone, but rather to let it shine as an example for everyone to watch. This week gives our country a special reason to take pride in that example.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Christian.
Simon Ekpa get people that are lobbying for Biafra, and it is a plus. The way Simon Ekpa is going international, and it seems he's making this agitation a serious international issue by employing international lobbyists to make sure that Biafra is recognized at the world stage. Let's get a reaction.
Now, thank you for that wonderful question, the anchor of this great platform. First and foremost, I want to say, Simon Ekpa has come out to say, or has outlined countless times, that he said that the Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun for the second time. Now when he said that, see, Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun, it means that nobody needs to die for them to exit Nigeria. Now, Ojogun fought Biafra in a different dimension. Now, nnamdikanu did it via his own dimension. So Ekpa is taking it globally. And now, we've seen world body recognize Biafra. We've seen the UN and then some other global body have come out to endorse the Biafra struggle. So kudos to him, it is a plus. Some persons have come out to say that Simon Ekpa should be discredited, the likes of Ohanes Ndigbo and that of the Southeastern governors. But my question is that you said Simon Ekpa should not be taken serious. Then who should be taken serious? The government who is not willing to protect our people? Is it the people who have refused to speak up when the Igbo man has been marginalized in the country? Is it the same governors who have become a tools in the hands of their Fulani master? So for you to even have a character like Simon Ekpa and nnamdikanu to have come out to say enough is enough, that we are tired of this contraption called one Nigerians. It shows that these people have this mindset that see they can no longer be the slave. So for him to have even gone as far as to hire lobbyists that will speak on behalf of Biafra in the world in the UN summit, to me it's a plus, and that alone the voice of BIAFRANS will be heard globally, and the voice of an Igbo man is also being heard globally. Now let me take it back the line. When Southern Sudan and South Sudan wanted parted ways, nobody killed each other. Nobody go through the route of violence. It was done amicably. So Simon Ekpa is doing it amicably for him to convince world leaders that this thing is possible. And why the government of the day, the present government of Nigeria, are not seeing it that way. Thank you. You can also
Should the government, should the Nigerian government be worried about this?
why would they be worried? The same people have sent assassins to kill Simon Ekpa. Now only he has escaped. So see, one thing about it is that the government of the day, they are panicking. There's panic. You know what it is now? Say a particular tribe, a major tribe, to exit your country. You know how an Igbo man is. You know the investment of an Igbo man is in the country. Now imagine in Nigeria without an Igbo man. Let's just imagine that. I mean, dominance. That means the Hausa man would now dominate virtually every government perspective in Nigeria. So now the reason why the Igbo man is still believe that's Nigeria is because the Igbo man is still in the contraption called Nigeria. But eventually, if the Igbo man leaves, my brother, the Yoruba man will know the true meaning of Nigeria, and then we now know who owns Nigeria. Just like what Angwabula said, he said they are not scared of the Igbos parting, exiting Nigerians. That was what he said. He said they are not scared. Indirectly, that means the other tribe would not have sense of belonging in the country. And we know it. We know it. I know it too. And African man now has the spirit of dominance. You cannot dominate him. If a Fulani man has the spirit of dominance, for you to dominate him, it will take ages. In terms of population, you cannot dominate them. So one thing is that people have foreseen this whole thing. That was why he championed this Biafra struggle. And now, gradually, it is now becoming a reality in this contraction called Nigeria. Now, there are some Igbo men are even tired of the system called Nigeria, just because they feel their brother is still in president. Now, my brother, I can bet you, come 2027, the Yorubas will be championing the Republic more than the Igbo man. I can bet you that. That I am very certain of. Yes, we will championing because it is certain when their president, when their brother is being kicked away from the presidency, already there is a plot, and which he himself cannot escape. The president himself knows that there is a plot, and then the big shots in the north are forming alliance. You know it. RFI, a powerful influence in the north, is not in the league. Sorry, is not in good terms with the president. And now nobody can take that factor. What RFI did. Owansi that made President Tinubu emerge as the president via his own influence. And then we have also the likes of Ango Angulai, which is the chairman of the Northern Order Forum. He said post that election that the other side have supported Tinubu, but come 2027, Tinubu will not get their support. So what does that mean? Now if the average left person is not giving the vote, now where will they get the vote? It should come by 2027. The same thing the universe have tagged the votes for. Now they will be the master mind of it, because I can bet you by 2027 Yoruba will stop, and that's the slogan that will continue to trend, is that we are tired of the country, we want to follow the suit of the government and exit the country. And then the government now will not take them, tag them for being unserious, because now that the government is championing for the exit, we are saying the government is not serious. There are claims that the government is not serious, but I can bet you when the system will also catch up with you, then you will know why the government has been championing to exit. Thank you for always coming.